Hello everyone, welcome to video number 15. So I hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. And as we take this moment and coming into 2026, I want you to take a moment to reflect and really just kind of be open-minded to what I have to say, okay, when it comes to a narcissist trauma bond. And how did they even get that trauma bond on you? How did they even place it? How did they even get that control? Now, just thinking about that for a moment in your own thinking. How did they get this control on me? Why didn't I see this coming? How did they even figure out that they were going to be able to control me? Well, you have to understand that the narcissists come in with that plot of thinking they need to get you into their jail cell of narcissism, trauma bonded. They wanted you so badly trauma bonded to them, and that means emotional attachment. That means the emotional attachment is so toxic that you're not even able to leave. And how do they do that? They do that in a positive way when you first meet the narcissist. And this could be in your workplace, this could be a partner, this could be a family member, this could be anyone that you know, friends. So I ask you, in going into 2026, really reflect on who fits these categories of control. Now, sometimes we think about people being in control is dominating us inside of our homes, but sometimes it can happen in our workplace, with friendships, and people around us. And this is where you have to become using discernment to sexualize people into categories. Is this person trying to control me? Is this person trying to boss me around? Or is this person giving me great advice? There's a difference. But when the narcissist comes into your life, they come in as the hero. They come in as a person that is going to be very good with you. They're going to come in as a person who's going to charm you, who's going to show that they can get along with you. They're going to be happy. They can laugh with you. They can smile with you. But what happens is, little by little, the narcissist is their mask is starting to wear off, where they're starting to look at you as into a different realm of who you are. So you haven't not even changed, but there's something in you started reflecting and making this narcissist feel somewhat indifferent to you. Now, this could be something as your empathy. This could be as much as being kind to someone else. They don't believe that you're a genuine person, okay, because they're not. So they're looking at you. You're the fake. They're not fake. You're the fake. You're faking everything. You're faking your smile. You're faking your happiness. You're faking getting along with people. This is because they are mirroring what exactly you are doing. So, the narcissist starts to see that in the moment you have a bad day, let's say if you go to work, you're not in a good mood, you have a fever, or you've been sick, or maybe your pet just died, and you're not feeling good that day. Well, they're like, you see, this person's not really that happy. This person's not, they're not who they say they are, because every day they come here smiling, but look at them today. They're not in a good mood. They're showing their real, true colors. And this is just because you had a bad day. And they pass that judgment onto you very quickly without even asking what is wrong with you. Are you okay? Because they have zero empathy. So they take on this judgment very quickly, within seconds, I would say, of who you are. And they make their mind up about who you are based on that one little tiny incident or that tiny event. And they're already categorizing you as someone as a bad person. So they're going to throw you into their what I call their narcissistic jail cell, and their gray box. They're going to say you're not who you say you are. And so they start smearing you with people, your co-workers around you, and not only that, they come towards you. And so in the home, they're doing the same thing. So when you were very loving towards them in the beginning, and of course we all know when we meet someone that the honeymoon phase is going to wear off. And that's in any normal relationship, it's going to wear off. But you're not changing who you are as a person. You have responsibilities, you have things to go do. And so now you're not giving the narcissist all that attention like you did before, because you know the honeymoon phase is over and you're moving in into a different section of the relationship. So when that newness wears off for the narcissist as well, that honeymoon phase is over. The difference is that you're still trying to work this relationship. you're still invested. You're still trying to spend time with this person. You're still trying to do things with this person. But the narcissist is not going to do this in the romantic department. Or even if you work with this person, they're going to look at you and like, you're not the person I met. So you're changing, and I don't want to have, now you're making me feel, and that's again, they're passing a judgment onto you. You're making me feel bad about myself, and you haven't even done anything wrong to this person. What is bothering them? Their demons. You're starting to stir up those demons in them that's saying something is wrong with someone else, and they're passing that judgment onto you quickly. Okay, as soon as that honeymoon phase is over at work, or the honeymoon phase is over at home with friends, whatever it is, they're passing a judgment on you very quickly. And instead of saying to you, even in a relationship, are you having a bad day? Did something happen at work? No, they give you the silent treatment while you're living with them. They would actually ignore you while you're sitting on the sofa with them. And you can ask them, is there something, what happened? Why aren't you speaking to me? You're reaching out to this person, even if you're sitting right 2 feet away from this person. They know you're asking questions now, and now they're in their narcissistic injury, or they're going no contact, or they're given that silent treatment. This is preparing you in the stage of discard. So now they're starting to devalue. They don't look at your resistance as someone that they should be with. They're looking at you as someone that, hey, I don't need you, I'm leaving. And in their head, they're already plotting to leave. But they need to devalue you first and give you the reason why. So even if you had a bad day at work and you come home, they're going to give you that silent treatment. And they're going to make you feel less than. And even if you're asking, what did I do wrong to you? Why are you treating me like this? Why are you not speaking to me? They're going to have that tantrum. You're going to see the little boy or the little girl tantrum come out. And even you sitting there racking your brains like, what did I do to this person? I just had a bad day at work. And they're not even asking me how things were, what happened. Because again, they have zero empathy. They don't have the mindset to even have, or the chemical in their head to even think about asking you that question. But instead, they cut you off. You're not important. I'm going to show you you're not important. You're not as good as you think you are. And here is where you start to see, like, wow, I thought I knew this person. I've been working with this person. I've been living with this person. I thought, what is wrong? And you're going to want questions. You're going to start asking questions. You want answers, but they're not going to give it to you. They're going to diminish you. They're going to make you feel low value. They're going to make you feel like you're not important, and you're not as good, and you're not the great boyfriend, you're not the great husband, you're not the great wife or the great partner, you're not the great co-worker that you think you are. So at this point, they're starting to sabotage you. They're starting to sabotage the working relationship, or they're starting to sabotage the romantic relationship, okay? And while you're going through this, they are sitting, and while you're at work or you're in the bedroom, they're sitting here thinking about their exit plan. And in their exit plan, they already have someone else lined up. Okay, this could be somebody that they know, that they are involved with. This could be at work, or this could be somebody that they just met at a bar or at a restaurant, and they got to know while behind your back. They have been doing things behind your back. And you're like, well, why are they doing all this? Why won't they just say, I don't want to be with you anymore? Why don't they say, we're looking for someone, this and ABCD, we're going to give you, we're at will, we expect that you just resign and go. But they don't want to go through all that. They want to make you feel, again, the word, you feel invaluable. You feel worthless. You feel that you're not good enough for any job or this relationship with anyone. So that's what they want to leave you with. They don't want to give you any type of positive closure in any regards. Why is that? Because when that narcissist is sitting there in their little having their tantrum, and their mindset of hating you and envying you, and because now you have gotten on, quote, their bad side, that you hadn't even done anything wrong to them, but they have to find something wrong with you, and they will. You don't even have to do anything. They will actually make up an illusion in their head that you're just a bad person. So that's all it takes, and they put you in that gray box. Now, when you get into the narcissist mindset of saying, wait, and you're still here, you are trying to talk about it, have a crucial conversation, trying to work it out, they don't want to hear it. It's like a done deal to their mind. Now, when the narcissist gets ready to devalue you, or they have finished devaluing you, and they're getting ready for that discard, this is where they're going to push you out of your job, or they're going to push you out of the relationship. There's no end to that, okay? So once they do that, they feel the power. This is where they're soaking up that power on inside themselves, playing that power card to get you out. Sabotage the relationship is your fault. Sabotage your job is your fault. And so that's what they're looking at. And they are telling people about this behind your back. And you don't even have a clue of what is going on. Well, the clue is that they have other people, whether it's in a job or whether it's in a relationship. It coincides. So regardless. So once they discard you, or they get rid of you out of the workplace or out of this relationship, they're thinking they're living that higher self of, look at me, I was able to sabotage it, and they're laughing and they're feeling good about it. But sure enough, I want you to understand, it doesn't last long. Okay? It's not going to last long before they're knocking on your door or calling your phone and asking you questions about your job, or asking you questions about or try to reconcile something with you, whether it's in a job or relationship. So they want to leave that. The reason they are making you feel bad is because if they can get you emotionally and get you in your emotions and reacting to what's going on, they know they have you. They think they own you. They think they can control you. And that's where it starts. The very first moment they feel that power to control you, to sabotage you, to get you out or push you out, or also to be able to have the control to pull you back in when they want you. So you, my friend, this is where your power, you grab that power back, and you're saying, I know my value, I know my worth. Yes, they may have been a little successful in making you feel bad about yourself, but this is where you snap out of it and you say, wait a minute, I'm the one who brought the relationship. I'm the one who did right in the relationship. I'm the one who did good in the relationship. I'm the one who brought good things to this workplace. So this is where you own your value, and you own your value to yourself to say no more, and I had enough. And you decide that this place is too toxic, or this person is too toxic to be around, to ruin your life. And that's what their intentions are. It's to ruin your life, but to leave that little gap of, just in case I need to come back, or just in case I need to call you and ask you a question, you're not going to hate my guts. So that's why they do this. And they can make it look so good in front of you. But at the same time, you have to stand in who you are. You stand in your truth. You stand in your power. And you look at yourself as who you are. There's no ownership to no one. Don't ever let anyone make you feel they own you and they took away your power. Because guess what? When you take it back, this is when they're going to realize they couldn't break you. They couldn't control you. They couldn't get that grip around your neck to destroy you. So this is the ideal behind the recycling, or keeping you feeling bad, or getting you in your emotions. So instead, my friend, you do the best thing is for you. Cut them off, and you don't entertain and never let them know your business and what you're doing. Because once they know what you're doing, trust me not, they're going to be checking on you, and and they're going to know what's going on with you. They're little spies and they're little flying monkeys everywhere. So you show your face, show your smile, show that you're still laughing, show them the genuine person that you are, because they lack all of that. So they're very jealous of you even knowing how to laugh, knowing how to smile. So if you haven't laughed in a while, if you haven't enjoyed life in a while, if you haven't went and traveled in a while, go do that. Be happy. Fulfill your heart and your soul with happiness and contentment, and knowing that no one has any power over you. So show that narcissist that they cannot break you down, and they cannot control you, and they will never be able to destroy you. Stay strong and stay in peace. And the best thing that you did is leaving that situation, regardless of how it ended. It's the best thing for you. Let them believe what they want to believe. Let them think what they want to believe. Let them judge you. Let them judge you. Let them judge you. But at the end of the day, you know who you are. And this is your power that they cannot never take away from you. So click your shoes like in the Wizard of Oz. Click your shoes 3 times and say, there's nobody else but me. And that's what they're jealous of. So anyway, I hope this video has helped you why the narcissist tries to control you and how they do it. So have a merry, I sort of say Christmas, but a merry, happy New Year. And enjoy yourself and go and do the best for you. You got 365 days to fill up a book of wonderful stories, wonderful memories, and that no one can take away from you. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Stay happy and enjoy your New Year's. And if you like it, I am a life coach, so if you need me to help you along the road of your path, make sure you reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help you, okay? So stay blessed, stay happy, and stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.